What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And today I want to be talking about depersonalization and derealization. And please forgive me if I don't say that all that great. I don't know why I've never been able to say it great. I hope I don't have this. Anyways, I've been dealing with depersonalization and derealization my entire life. And yes, my entire life. For me personally, it constantly feels like it's like you're living like a lucid dream, almost, is what it feels like. It's one of the scariest feelings in the world. I used to just look at my hands like this and just be like why am I here? What is my purpose? And all that. It really made me question life. It made me question my own existence. It made me question a lot of things. And I just wanted to make this video to relate to anyone else out there that's dealing with depersonalization and derealization, and maybe throw out a few tips in the video of what you can do. Just remind yourself that you are real, this is real, and this is reality. Take deep breathing, take breathing techniques. Breathe in, 1 2 3 4, breathe out. 1 2 3 4 to kind of help ease the anxiety of it. But it's one of the scariest feelings in the world, and I'm 22 and I've been dealing with this for as long as I can remember. It's just always felt like, no matter what it was, like it's felt like I've been in a dream-like state. And it's one of the creepiest things in the world. And even still with my psychiatrist, like I take clonazepam, but even still, like, there's so many things. I've been seeing her since I was 17. There's so many things, like, I feel like she doesn't understand about me. So this is really why I'm talking to all of you guys. I'm talking to this camera is because it's a therapy for me. Being able to relate with other people that are dealing with this. So I really want all of you guys to share your experiences and your stories in the comment section. And for me to share my experience and my story, like I said, for as long as I can remember, I've had depersonalization and derealization, and I have it even right now. Just looking and talking into this camera, it doesn't even feel real. It's really creepy. I feel like not too many people I know have really dealt with it. I know a lot of people that have dealt with anxiety and depression, but I don't know too many people that have dealt with this. But you're not alone. Remember that. You're never alone with this disorder. I think that's one of the main tips, honestly, to remind yourself and to help yourself, is to remember that you're not alone, to do your deep breathing and whatnot, and to constantly remind yourself this is real and this is reality. Because for me, it can get dangerous sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I get so caught up in it feeling like a dream that I might actually do something that could be, have a very bad consequence, because in my head I'm thinking like, oh, I'm just like, none of this is real. This is all fake. This reality's fake. This world's fake. It's all of that. But that's not true. This is real. This world is real. This life that we all are living is real. It's just crazy how mental illness has affected me so much, and that depersonalization and derealization has affected my life so much, to the point where growing up, even though I played sports, like, that was terrifying. None of it felt real. Practice felt like hell. I was good too, which was funny. I played football for a long time, but I don't know, none of it just felt real. It felt fake. Anything, birthday parties. I remember I was 4 years old. I can actually remember my 4th birthday party when I was 4 years old. It was at my grandma's house, and in the backyard. She had a pretty decent sized backyard and a nice little pool or whatever. It wasn't like in ground or anything crazy, but it was just a nice little pool. And I had my cousins over, and I have 3 brothers, and my aunt and my uncles were over, and that was about it. Because I was 4 and I had like 1,000 friends or anything. I've never had that many. But anyways, at my birthday party, I remember before they sang happy birthday to me, I had went to the bathroom and I threw up, because that's how much anxiety I actually had. The fact that everyone was going to sing happy birthday to me, it all just felt like a dream. None of it felt real. It was all petrifying as a kid. And my biggest mistake that I really regret growing up in life, I never talked to people. I never reached out and really told people what was going on. Honestly, probably not even up until maybe a year ago, because even though I saw a psychiatrist when I was 17 and still see her, our conversations are so brief. She really just writes me a script. That's really it. She'll ask me how I'm doing, and I'll say I'm good, but I'm really not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've dealt with a lot of things in my life. When I was 17, I was even hospitalized, for anxiety and depression and just behavior issues all around. Just being an angry kid and whatnot. And I was a pretty big kid too, so it was probably pretty scary. And I'm just thinking, like, I went through so much in my life mentally. Like, the biggest battle is always within. I'm pretty sure there's an African proverb, forgive me if I don't get it right, but it says something like, if there's no enemy within, then the enemy outside can do no harm. And that's just one of the realest things I've ever heard in my life, because my whole life, all my battles have been from within. Have been from dealing with anxiety and depression and depersonalization, derealization. I think even maybe some bipolar disorder, or mood disorder and whatnot. But every medication I've ever gone on, antidepressants, all of it just made it worse. Right now, I take clonazepam, pranolol, and I take trazodone and Remeron. And the trazodone and Remeron is for sleep, and the pranolol and the clonazepam is for anxiety. But every single day, I still live with this, and it feels like a living hell sometimes. Like, even when I'm with my girlfriend and everything, like, she knows I love her so much, but like, it all just feels so fake sometimes. And she has anxiety too, so it's like we're perfect for each other. I'm like, thank God we met. But it's absolutely insane, just day-to-day things, whether if it's going to work, playing a sport, no matter what it is, it affects you so much in life. So I really just kind of wanted to talk about that, my depersonalization, and it's such an out-of-body experience. It's just what it feels like. It constantly feels like I'm out my body, or it feels like sometimes like I'm in my body, but I know that there's more to me than just my body. And sometimes, people even say that people that struggle with mental disorders is actually a spiritual awakening. I'm starting to believe that a lot. I've struggled with my faith in God and a lot of things like that, but it's starting to get better. And I do consider myself a Christian right now, but I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I have a lot of regrets, and I'm just taking it day by day with God, hoping that He can change my heart from the inside out. But dealing with mental illness has always been so hard, because even when I talk to pastors and priests, they just didn't seem to understand. It was like no one seemed to understand. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, is there anyone else out there that's ever dealt with this? So this is what this channel is for. Get in the comment section, share your stories. I'll sharing my stories right now. I'm gonna share more stories and talk to each other, love each other. All are welcome, no matter the race, the religion, or the creed. We're all human beings, and I feel like we really need to shed more light on mental illness, because we don't shed enough light on it. We're always talking about things like gun control and stuff like that, and yeah, like maybe it could help a little bit, but those people that are shooting the schools up and all the violence, and that's all mental. All of that has come from emotional and mental pain from the heart, family issues, deep, real issues, deep spiritual issues. So I just wanted to shed more light on that and let people know that you're not alone if you struggle with depersonalization or derealization or anxiety, depression, bipolar, so whatever disorder it is. Like I said, all are welcome. You're not alone, and I love you, and I know God loves you. And again, just take it day by day, and it will get better. It feels like it won't, but it will get better. And as I've grown older, because throughout my kid years and my teen years, I suffered horribly from it. It ruined my whole childhood, honestly. I don't really have that many great memories from my childhood. Maybe a few with my best friend, because he always kind of accepted me for who I was. We're still best friends. We're like more than brothers, so that's good. I was always thankful for that. and his mom suffers from mental illness, so you know he was able to relate more to it. But yeah, it is crazy. It's a crazy disorder, and it make you feel like you're losing your mind sometimes. But you gotta keep your sanity. You gotta keep going strong. You gotta stay positive. You gotta stay talking to God, and I promise it will get better, and that you aren't alone. And try to think of mental illness sometimes as a blessing almost. It's like a curse in disguise, if you will. And just remember that, like I said, it could be a spiritual awakening of some sort. You know, maybe you're dealing with it. Maybe it's a test of some sort. I don't know. I still deal with it every single day, but I just wanted to share this with you. So please make sure you guys, again, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell when you subscribe so you can see when I upload videos, and share in the comment section your stories. And again, you know, thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm glad I get to share these stories with you because I've been living it my whole life. Alright, peace.